Yo, what up everybody? So Boruto chapter 34 gave us quite a bit of information, and there's one thing that really stood out to me that I'm very excited to talk about, which is something that involves Sasuke Uchiha. But with that being said, I do want to say to the anime only viewers, this is going to be a video that is going to have some minor to major spoilers, so it's going to be all over the place. So I would highly recommend that you guys click off of this video. I thank you for your support. If you guys want to read the Boruto manga and do so in a way that supports the channel, I'll leave some links down in the description box for you guys to click on and follow. And once again, I thank you for your support. Now, with that being said, if you're still here, I'm gonna assume that you are okay with me talking about any type of spoiler content. So in Boruto chapter 34, we got the revelation that we have these new characters of Boro and Code, and they're making fun of Delta for getting her butt whooped by Naruto, right? They're making fun of Delta, and they say, okay, well, you know what, Delta, you really need to stand down. You need to let me and my counterpart, we need to be the ones to get the next crack at the Hokage. We'll actually kill him. And I just flipped out when I read that, in a good way, because I was just shocked. Because again, like, they're talking greasy like some KFC Popeye's chicken level of greasy. And so I was just looking at it and I'm like, oh my god, like, they're casually talking about killing the Hokage, a guy who is credited, rightfully or wrongfully so, depending on how you feel about Sasuke, but he's credited with single-handedly ending the 4th Great Ninja War, a war that probably could have spanned for months, if not years. Naruto came in day 2 of the war, and Naruto ended the war over, what, 36 hours later. Everything was finished from Naruto versus, oh hell, 2 days later, because you had day 2 and then you had day 3, because you had the whole thing with Naruto versus Sasuke. Technically, war's still going on, because I mean, they're fighting about the future of the ninja world, but essentially Naruto ended a whole war by himself. He gets credited for that in a lot of the novels. And so when you take into account how powerful Naruto is, right, it's almost blasphemous that these guys are talking about getting their crack at Naruto. But the reason I want to bring up Sasuke is, if you look at how Kodachi likes to write, but most importantly, if you look at how Kishimoto wrote in the past, we've already seen Naruto fight against somebody from the Car organization, have a pretty serious fight while he's doing so. And we do know that Sasuke is aware of the Car organization. We do know that Sasuke is known in the underworld. A lot of people in the underworld fear Sasuke, and I think that a stage is being set for Sasuke to not only fight one of these members, but fight both of them. Because again, the way they're talking about fighting Naruto as a tandem. And when you look at Delta, a lot of Delta's fighting, Delta was very rah-rah, in your face, and she used a little bit of trickery, don't get me wrong, like the whole thing with her eyes, but for the most part, Delta is very hot-blooded. She's perfectly suited for somebody who's a huge taijutsu fighter like Naruto. Naruto is the person you put in front and you let Naruto just go in and do the most damage, but Sasuke is that person that you stick in the background with Shikamaru. He's the type of person that you let analyze the situation, make adjustments, and then Sasuke goes into the battle. And so when you look at these two characters, they're talking about fighting together, which means, number one, they have some type of chemistry together, much in the same way that the Akatsuki would pair two members together who had good chemistry, and they would be used to bring down Jinchuriki. Ideally, that's the way that Nagato, Pain, Obito, whoever you want to call the leader of the Akatsuki, that was the whole purpose of putting two Akatsuki members together, because they believed that any two Akatsuki members fighting together could bring down any Jinchuriki that's out there. And so when you look at the Car organization, you have these two who come across like they are some type of partners, which means that they have probably cooperation ninjutsu, they probably have attacks that work well with each other, they have good chemistry. And when you look at a character like Sasuke, Sasuke's already fighting with one arm, but Sasuke has a much higher intellect than Naruto, and Sasuke is shown to be able to come up with battle strategy a little bit quicker than Naruto. I mean, Naruto during the war made a lot of leaps, but even Minato made the point of like, okay, like, this Sasuke kid's pretty sharp, my son's right there with him, but this kid is clearly a prodigy. And so when you look at Sasuke and you look at the fact that Sasuke isn't as rusty as Naruto is, I think that he's better suited to fight against these two characters. And I don't know how this is going to happen. I don't know if it'll be one of those situations where Sasuke is doing an investigation about the car organization. Maybe he takes down one of the outer members. Maybe he's using the King of Hell to try and interrogate people. I don't know how this is going to take place, but I do think that this could be a scenario where Sasuke finally makes his return to the Boruto manga and does so in a way that gives Sasuke that true fight, because outside the Momoshiki battle, we haven't really seen Sasuke cut loose in the Boruto manga. We haven't really seen that, and now we've already seen Naruto fight against Momoshiki, and now we've seen Naruto fight against Delta, so Sasuke is naturally the next person up. And I think that this will be a really good opportunity for us to get an idea of just how powerful Sasuke is in the Boruto era. Don't get me wrong, like Sasuke has a bunch of hacks, but the thing about Naruto and Sasuke, when you look at them, and that's why I think this matchup will be very much needed for Sasuke, Naruto has more raw chakra. He has more raw chakra, he has more destructive power than Sasuke, but Sasuke has more hacks abilities and he has more skill. That's where they balance each other out. One has the sage's eyes and the sage's mind, the other one has the sage's chakra and the sage's body. And so when you look at that, Sasuke is better equipped to fight two people who might not necessarily be relying on brawn like someone like Delta, who is very fiery and explosive, but instead they use more tactics, they use more stuff in line with what a ninja is supposed to be. And given Sasuke, again, Sasuke's eyes are meant to see through deception, which is the whole essence of a ninja, and given Sasuke's Sharingan and his Sharingan both have overpowered abilities, this could be really great to see Sasuke. I mean, we could actually see Sasuke in a scenario where he uses the Ashra Path, and just like Nagato, he just whips out a laser. And when you really think about it, Sasuke is best suited to fight against these people in Car who have these ninja weapons tools, because Sasuke, again, using the Ashra Path, he can shoot out lasers, missiles, buzzsaws, all types of stuff. And Sasuke is confirmed to have all of the basic Rinnegan jutsu. So again, that's the Deva Path with the ability to attract and repel forces. That's the Ashra Path to use weapons. The Human Path's ability to suck out souls. The Animal Path being able to summon multiple creatures at once. The Preta Path being able to absorb jutsu. The Naraka Path being able to summon the King of Hell. I mean, Sasuke's confirmed to have all of that. So it'd be really cool to see Sasuke maybe using Rinnegan jutsu to bring down these people. That will be really nice to see. But I want to know from you guys, what are you expecting in any potential fight with Sasuke versus Boro and Code? Let me know down in the comment section below. But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, share. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.